Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Jake with Mind Over Mind, and today I'm going to be reviewing Toa Pohatu, the Uniter of Stone. Without any further ado, let's begin. And this is Pohatu fully assembled. Now, I really didn't think that I would like it before building it, but afterwards, it's not half bad. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. I will start off with the color scheme though, because that is something that is a little bit off-putting. For me, I really like this kind of orangish brown color, but they seem to have abandoned that color scheme and have really limited the number of pieces that orange color contains. Basically, there's only 3 pieces now. So there's the part of the mask and the 2 arm pieces. Those are all of the orange, this orangish brown color pieces that we have. I feel like a lot of those pieces have been replaced with this new tan color, which I'm not fond of at all. It's very iffy for me, and I feel like to have the tan piece in the middle of the set be the centerfold of this set, it was a wrong play by LEGO, and there's only 3 of these pieces. I mean, besides this big hulking chest piece, there's also 2 of these thigh armor pieces as well, and I feel like, you know, it's lacking in that department. There's just not a consistent color scheme. It's interesting. They have kept, though, the lime translucent green pieces, so I am a fan of those. I really like them. And that's mainly the color scheme that we have. I mean, I feel like the majority of the pieces are either, you know, lime green or silver. So I don't know what they were thinking with the color scheme, but it'll grow on me, I'm sure. But right now, it's a little iffy. I'm not a huge fan on double-handed weapons that are, you know, conjoined, where it requires the 2 hands to be dependent on each other. I'm not a huge fan of those. That's just my personal I guess leniency, or I guess the weapons that I gravitate to are not these styled. There's only this one spear piece on this side with this kind of wrecking ball chain boulder piece on the right side. So it's very interesting how they've gone to this type of play style. However, this is a cool mechanic when you just factor in the new function. Of course, this Toa has it, just like all of the other Toa and the Hunter, Umarak, but basically you turn this knob on the lower portion of his back, and it causes his gears to mesh in a way that turns his torso from right to left. And by doing so, it is, you know, it works for this wrecking ball piece, because that kind of flails around. Weirdly enough, I don't know if my mic is picking that up, but this one is very, very squeaky. I don't know what's going up with that. The Bionicle team has in fact implemented a brand new torso building system, and I feel like all of the Toa of 2016, all of their torsos are pretty custom and different from each other. This one, for example, the shoulders are actually part of the torso, and it kind of attaches the arms straight to the torso piece itself. It's interesting how they've gone this route. I don't mind it at all. It's just a change that I have to get used to, but it's cool in my opinion. I think it's innovative, and it's constantly changing the Bionicle system and adding more variety to the CCBS system. Pohatu's chest print is one of the ones that I'm indifferent about. It's kind of like a digital camo skin almost, with of course the classic Nuva symbol on his chest. He also has the Nuva symbol on his forehead, which is very nice. I really like the mask design this time around. I feel like it's the best version of Pohatu's mask, the stone mask, that we've had since Bionicle 2015 has started, or since Bionicle 2015, and the reboot in general. I really like this variation of the mask. Speaking of masks, let's go ahead and look at this function. This element has been reduced, so it's a lot harder to knock the mask off the head, which I like a lot, because a lot of the time you would accidentally bump the set into things and it would send the mask flying. Another side note, His eye stalk used to be a lime color, but now they've taken a blue standpoint this time around. I don't know why they've done that. Maybe it was because the lime color was too overpowering, but I like it. It's nice. I do like the change up, the sudden change. I like Pohatu with blue eyes. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Back to the masks. I adore this mask. I wish that this same level of detail and hard work was put into the full set itself, because this mask is very nice. I like the eye slits. I like the elements coming down on each side, the cheeks, and of course it really reminds me of the original mask. Of course, it has a gold edition of the mask as well. It has a lime green blend at the top half. Same exact mold, but it has a lot of detail in there, and I love the runes on the forehead. Very nice, and I love, you know, kind of the positions that you can get out of the mask. With Pohatu bearing the golden mask, he kind of suffers from the same problem that his previous counterpart suffered from. Was when wearing the gold mask, it kind of is, it stands out, and it doesn't really match the rest of the color scheme. Of course, it isn't designed to be worn without his creature set on his back, so the color scheme's inconsistency can be blamed on that factor. To summarize, I think Pohatu is a pretty decent set, although I would recommend picking up Golly first. I think she has a much better build, and I think there's a lot more value to be had within her contents. Pohatu is a great mask and an interesting weapon, but overall the color scheme really throws me off, and that's what kind of, you know, sets him lower on my list of Bionicle 2016 sets. Anyways, this has been Jake with Mind Over Mind. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe if you are willing. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. This has been Jake with Mind Over Mind, signing off.